Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. Dolly Parton once told Miley Cyrus she wasn't just her godmother, she was her fairy godmother. And I would say that's definitely true. The queen of country music is always seen in glittering dresses, her signature blonde hair, and a smile big enough to light up a room. On the other hand, her husband, Carl Dean, is extremely private. Intentionally, he's stayed out of the spotlight and fanfare. The two of them never had kids of their own, and while I personally think having Dolly as a mom and grandma would be the coolest thing ever. It just wasn't in the cards for them. In a 2014 interview with The Guardian, Dolly revealed why they ultimately choose not to pursue children and how her life would be different if they did. You always wonder, my husband and I, when we first got married, we thought about it. We had kids. What would they look like? Would they be tall because he's tall, or would they be little squats like me? They even had a name picked out of a little girl for a little girl. If we had a girl, she was gonna be called Carla. Anyway, we talk about it and we dream it, but it wasn't meant to be. Now that we are older, we're glad. I would have been a great mother. I think I would probably have given up everything else because I would have felt guilty about that. And if I would have left them to work to tour, of course, having children would have made Dolly's grueling work schedule all the more complex, and she doesn't know if she would be the Dolly we all know and love today if she would have given parts of that up. Everything would have changed. It probably wouldn't have been a star, though she never had her own children. She started Dolly Parton's Imagination Library in 1988, which inspires young kids to read and achieve success in school. She has several children's books and series under the her belt, too. Dolly Parton never ceases to make me laugh. She's downright hilarious, and she always has a couple good one-liners up our slaves for any interview she does. I'm sure that's a part of what's keep her marriage to her husband of 55 years, Carl Dean, fresh and exciting, though Carl chooses to intentionally stay out of the spotlight. Dolly often mentions him and what a solid marriage they have built over the years, and she once told ladies and a home journal that they don't even call each others by their first name. Apparently, Carl hates when Dolly calls him by his name and prefers something a little more playful. It makes him free. Furious when I call him Carl, I always call him Daddy. I'm 99% sure that Dolly probably doesn't call him that with the intent that most people use that word these days, but it's pretty damn funny to think about her calling him Daddy all the time, even if they are just at church or the grocery store. I mean, I've heard plenty of people who have young kids call each other mom and dad as a term of endearment, but Carl and Dolly never had children of their own. But in all honesty, Dolly is not really all that delicate, so maybe she does mean it in a sexual way, or knows she has a pretty dirty sense of humor for being America's resident Southern Belle. What are your thoughts? Do tell us in the comment section below. I hope you like the video, subscribe, and thanks for watching.